Stadium and JumboCast. 272 days ago, Tufts men's basketball saw their season end right here in the first round of the NESCAC tournament at the hands of Trinity. Today, they begin their home campaign against the Babson Beavers in the first round of the New England Big Four Challenge. With a young team anchored by several standout seniors, the Bows look to make progress on their goal of making it back to the NCAA tournament. I'm Riley Daniel, and alongside me here on this JumboCast presentation is Travis Shapiro. Travis, who are the people to watch out for today? Who's going to go off?
Well, in Tufts' first game against Emerson, Dylan Thorner led the way with 24 points. Obviously, they're going to lean on that big senior a lot. He won NESCAC Player of the Week last year after going 7 for 13 from the field and 3 for 6 for three-point in order to lead that comeback. His 17 second-half points actually outpaced the entirety of his scoring averages last season. Meanwhile, for the Babson Beavers, they're going to be led by standout sophomore Nate Amato. He's averaged 24.7 points in their 3 games so far this season.
Yeah, they're coming off a tough loss. They played a very good St. Joseph's team ranked number 13 in the country. Got blown out, but that is no means indicative of how they play. They are a tough team, and as you know, Travis, the Jumbos don't exactly have the most recent success against Babson.
Yes, that's true. They're 4-5 in their history with Babson, but they have not won this matchup since 2016. They've lost the last 4 straight matchups.
Yeah, the last time these two teams played was 3 years ago, prior to COVID, in the New England Big Four Challenge final, where Babson came out on top. We are going to get you started. We will be with you with starting lineups momentarily. While we do that, let's go over some information. Tufts, 3 new captains on the roster this year. Why don't you tell us about them, Travis? Yeah, our 3 captains are Theo Henry, Carson Cohen, and of course, Tyler Aronson.
So big seniors, obviously, they're going to be relied on for a lot of the production, those big 3 captains. Expect them to provide a lot of the scoring load. Obviously, the leadership of this team, they're going to look to the older guys with a very young team.
Yeah, at this point, we are going to turn it over to the public address announcer for the announcement of starting lineups and the anthem. All right, we are live here from Cousins Gymnasium. The cheer squad coming out, giving the Jumbos a nice warm welcome for their first home game of the season, the first of many. And we, alongside the public address announcers, will read out your starting lineups for today as soon as we get them. First, it'll be for the Babson Beavers. Andrew Kirkpatrick, the senior guard from Illinois. John Gorgel gets his second start of the season for the Beavers. Parker Mason, he started twice this year, been big on defense. Timmy O'Toole will be starting.
They got 22 minutes in their last game.
And of course, as you mentioned, Nate Amato. Interesting to know, all 5 starters for Babson are listed as guards.
Yeah, I have Parker Mason as a forward here, but very small ball lineup. They're going to shoot a lot.
Jumbo starting lineup here. Dylan Thorner, no surprise there. First team All-NESCAC preseason. You know what you're expecting there. Carson Cohen, of course, the senior captain. Didn't play a lot last year, but getting back to what he did as a sophomore. Aronson's always one to watch out for from deep. Bobby Stewart again getting the start.
Big sophomore, yeah.
No, do not scratch your eyes. That is not Luke Rogers reincarnated as much as Truman Gettings looks like him. But he does play the same style of basketball, so look for them to hit him down low early and often.
Yeah, big center. They're going to get the ball to him frequently, especially when they need a quick basket.
Yeah, I mean, just standing here looking at these two lineups, there is a very clear height difference.
Yeah, it seems like the Jumbos should dominate the boards today. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, we wonder if that means that Babson will try and play more of a fast-paced game.
Definitely seems that way. They've attempted a lot of three-pointers in their 3 games so far this year.
Looks like it's going to be Truman Gettings up against Parker Mason for the tip here. Welcome to Cousins Gymnasium. Jumbo's men's basketball on JumboCast is now alive. And the Jumbos will win the tip back to Stewart. He'll hand off to Cohen, and Dylan Thorner immediately on the ball. Thorner swings Stewart, now Cohen. Cohen gonna go around the Stewart pick and roll. Cohen to the lane, lays it in, and the Jumbos have the lead.
Beautiful pick and roll, simple concept, find the matchup, exploit the matchup. Beautiful job there.
Kirkpatrick gonna bring the ball up here for the Beavers. Being guarded on the other end by Aronson. Now that one into the hands of Gorgel. Looking for and finding Amato. Down low. Gettings gets his hand in, knocks it away. Jumbos can look to Cohen transition. Cohen ahead to Thorner. Had Aronson instead, swings it wide. Cohen around the pick from Gettings. Truman Gettings inside. Bobby Stewart catches down low, goes up hard and finishes.
And already the Jumbos taking advantage of that height.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Height advantage. Jumbos taking advantage. A deep 3 there from Kirkpatrick. Rims out. Cohen didn't see it, and Babson's able to corral the offensive board. Kirkpatrick trying to step back on Gettings, gets a tough shot, doesn't fall, and away with the board is Tyler Aronson. Up ahead, Cohen. Aronson, top of the key. Gettings has Stewart down low, instead hands off Thorner. Thorner drives left, off the glass and in.
That's a big man-to-man matchup, 2 standout players for both teams. Thorner getting the start there.
And the Jumbos out to a quick 6-0 lead. Amato here being guarded by Dylan Thorner. Now hand off at the top. Kirkpatrick trying to go around Truman Gettings. Gettings shuts him off. Kirkpatrick one-on-one. Goes left around Gettings. Step back. Gettings contests, and that one is short. Away with the board is Aronson. Thorner now. Down low to Truman Gettings. Gettings back in the man down. Skip past Stewart. Up and under. Fade away. Got it.
Big start for the Bows, up 8-0. Great start, especially from the big men. Looks like they're going to take advantage of their height.
Yeah, and it looks like the coaching staff for the Beavers has had enough. They're going to make some changes momentarily. Swung wide here for Gongol. Looking for someone to bail him out. It's Kirkpatrick. Tries to drive around Thorner. Thorner shuts him off. Floater. Rims out. Rebound to Thorner. Oh, he had Aronson ahead. Didn't see him. Cohen. Aronson for three. Got it! Timeout, Babson. 11-0. Jumbos run off the start.
Great start. Already starting off by dominating the inside and then right there finding a wide open three in the corner. Beautiful offense run so far by the Jumbos. Highly efficient as well.
Yeah, Travis, if you're Babson, what do you do to stop this?
I mean, it seems like they're already going to bring in some height. They need to win the boards. They need to play better defense. And it looks like they were running a 2-3 zone early on. It got very much exploited by the pick and roll, and then again on the perimeter after that. I'd look for them to go towards a man-to-man look. Definitely try and shut down these shooters, shut down these big forwards.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Bobby Stewart, his ability to pass down low is showing up in a big way for the Jumbos.
Yeah, definitely finding Stewart as well as Gettings down low.
Babson making some changes into the game. Ryan, I believe that's Ryan Seibel and Aaron Gow alongside Mark Woolhouse.
They got big minutes in Babson's last game, so it looks like an early hook.
Seibel against Cohen. Woodhouse now. Or excuse me, that's Gow. Top of the key for Amato. Swung out. Amato slips. Driving his Gow, being double teamed. Floater in the lane, tough shot goes.
Great job fighting through the double team there to find the good post look.
Tyler Aronson. Swung to the other side, now he gets it back. Stewart at the top of the paint. Elbow handoff, Aronson around the pick. Floater in the lane, got it.
Hard screen, was able to find him open there for the nice jumper.
Kaiba will bring it up here for the Beavers. Swung wide here. That'll be taken by Timmy O'Toole. Gow. Into Woolbridge. O'Toole open for three. That one goes.
Now we see Babson striking from the perimeter. It seems like it's going to be a very perimeter-centric attack from them.
Thorner gets it. And you were right, they did switch back into a man. Stewart down low. Pass to Gettings. Gettings up and under, gets taken out, and that'll be a foul.
Looks like he was trying to get a shot up there, but he got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, and Truman Gettings going to go to the line, I believe. Or they're going to call that on the floor. It's first team foul there on Babson. Cohen to Stewart. Thorner. Cohen, extra pass, Stewart. Floater in the lane, doesn't go. Aronson up for the board, can't quite corral it. Away with it is Nanamato. Oh, good fake there from Woolbridge. Coming off the pick there, an open shot does not go. And now here come the Jumbos. Thorner, Cohen. Around the pick from Stewart. Kicks, Thorner. Pick for Aronson. Calls for a pick, goes around it. Jumper at the line, gets the roll.
Great job so far by Aronson, being able to find the screen, shoot off the dribble, really impressive.
Yeah, absolutely there. Gow for Amato. Around the pick from Woolbridge, deep three. Doesn't go, rebound Aronson. Tyler Aronson driving hard. Left hand kicks to Cohen. Into Stewart, gets it right back around the pick. Cohen, up fake. Gets it back in the lane somehow, and it'll reset. Thorner, around the Stewart pick. Pick and roll, past the Stewart, and he gets it to go.
Great job so far setting screens, finding open looks. Once again, just using that very simple pick and roll concept to find a mismatch.
Here is Kybel, now Amaro. Kicked out, Wilbridge gonna take it. That one's short, rebound comes right into the hands of Tyler Aronson.
Seems like the Jumbos were perfectly fine having him shoot that one.
Pass in between, extra pass, good hands there to intercept that one by Seibel. Seibel spin move around Thorner, up and under, and one.
Ooh, tough foul there. Looked like he was set, but it looks like they're gonna get him for the block there.
Yeah, that's a really nice move there by Ryan Seibel, gets it to go. Jumbo's gonna make 3 subs. It'll
Actually,
be Henry.
4 subs. Everyone out of the game except for Aronson right now.
No, I think Truman Getty's still in there.
Oh, yes, you're right. My bad.
So it'll be Aronson out, or Aronson and Gettings will stay in alongside Henry, Champion, and that is Casey McLaren getting his first looks of the season. McLaren's one to watch all out of the corner as a shooter. Kai Champion finds Aronson coming off the back screen. Aronson gonna drive hard, stays it with it, kick to McLaren for 3, rims out, and away comes Babson. Kirkpatrick gonna drive on Champion. Nice behind the back, passes it down low for a nice baseline cut. Babson gonna reset. Good crossover by Kirkpatrick on Champion. Champion gets his hand in, knocks it out. That'll be Jumbo's ball.
Great team defense there by the Jumbos. A lot of guys coming over to help.
James Marakis, the true freshman, coming in for the Jumbos, replacing Aronson.
He's the only true freshman so far to get minutes.
Champion swung to McLaren. Gonna drive on his right. Now here is Farakis. Champion swung. Theo Henry gonna drive baseline. Up, around, and gets it to go.
Excellent move. Just blew right by his man there.
Coming the other way with it is Kirkpatrick. Gonna drive left. Kick. Gow not gonna take it. Instead gonna try and drive left. Up over Champion. Can't get it to go. Kai away with the board. Jumbos have numbers. Farakis around the Gettings pick. Gonna drive baseline. Kicks to the top. Theo Henry. Swing. Extra pass. Champion for 3. That's good.
Wide open. Great ball movement on that possession.
Babson just looking for answers as the Jumbos hit him with everything from every angle right now. Amato nearly lost it, then did. Farakis. Pass ahead. Champion. Off the glass. Gets the foul. Does not get it to go. And he'll be at the line shooting 2.
I mean, something that's lost with all this Jumbo's efficiency early on has been their incredible defense. Obviously, they've gotten a lot of turnovers, a lot of early misses, and they're not allowing second chances, which is a huge part of why they're up this big this early on.
Yeah, they're holding this Babson team to a point a minute right now, and that's a recipe for success. First one absolutely pure from Champion. And Truman Gettings going to be the last starter to get a seat on the bench. Chris Bortz, the senior who's not really played until this year, going to get in. And Champion gets them both at the line. And the Jumbos up 16. 8 minutes into this game. Kirkpatrick being guarded by McLaren. Step back, jumper. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Babson. Still going up strong. Second board, third attempt, and it finally goes for Parker Mason.
Big for Babson to get some offensive rebounds there.
Yeah, Champion gonna drive left. Looked for the run of Bortz, wasn't there. And away with it is Kirkpatrick. Gonna drive left. Shut off, has to reset. Siebel against Henry. Dropped off, jumper is good there from Timmy O'Toole.
Now we're seeing great movement here from Babson, and they're able to find some easy shots here against this Jumbo's defense.
Ferentz looking, gets it to go. James Marakis with a nice finish there. Kirkpatrick around 2 picks. Champion on him still. Seibel fakes, pass down low, gets it to go. Parker Mason. Timeout, Coach Linton.
Looks like the Jumbos moved to the 2-3 zone there, and Babson did a great job being able to exploit it.
Yeah, neither team doing a great job in the zones. Jumbo's man just doing a little bit better job.
Yeah,
That's the difference in this game.
We'll see if both teams move back to man moving forward after this timeout. Looks like Nate Amato is coming back in a second. Interesting note, he played 36 of 40 minutes, in their last game.
Yeah, definitely something to watch out for. Jumbo's seemingly content to ride with this second unit with the exception of Bobby Stewart, who's coming back in. Henry across the timeline. Champion. Into Stewart. Stewart at the elbow. McLaren called for it, didn't get it. Champion around Stewart's pick. Up fakes the jumper. Now takes a tough one and gets it to go.
Tough 1-foot jumper there. Looks like he had the shot a couple times. Was looking for a pass, but instead went up.
Shrugged at the crowd after as if to say, wait, that went in? Seibel being pressed by Champion. Into Amato. Against Henry. Champion comes with a double. Jumbos take it away. Champion. Off the glass, blocked by Amaro. What a defensive play there from Nate Amato. Kicks to a wide open Parker Mason, who can't get that one to fall. Marakis gonna drive, pulls up, and that one goes. Right now, everything the Jumbos are doing on offense is working. Amato being guarded by Henry. Good move there. Kicked out. Gorgel for 3. And he gets that one to fall.
Jumbo's a little late on the closeout to the corner there. Babson taking advantage with an open look.
Marakis handoff, Theo Henry. Swung back. Marakis spin move. Another spin move, kicks to the corner. McLaren for 3. Got it!
Wide open in the corner there. Great ball movement from the Jumbos to find the open man.
Good pick there from Babson. Kick out, Mason for 3. Back rim, top rim. Henry comes away with the board. McLaren back to Henry. Henry drives baseline, skip pass. Champion gonna drive. Floater in the lane. Can't get that one to fall. Parker Mason comes away with the board. Amato being guarded by Marakis this trip. Little up fake there. Tribo can't get it to go. Henry comes able with the board over 4 defenders. And Coach Linton not happy with Kai Champion about something or another.
I think it may have been late on the closeout there, especially against Nate Amato. You can't leave him open for shots. Looks like we got 3 substitutions here from the Jumbos. Got Dylan Thorner back in the game, as well as Truman Gettings.
Yeah, Carson Cohen rounding out that trio. Jumbos go back to their starting unit. Pass down low, Aronson, extra pass. Gettings can't quite corral it, able to stay with it, and gets that one to go in the lane.
Using his height advantage over Amato there.
Kirkpatrick brings it across the timeline. Gonna run around Stewart, gets trapped in the lane. Amato for 3, got it.
Another not great closeout there from the Jumbos, who cannot leave their star player open for open shots.
Tyler Aronson gonna reset. Skip past Thorner, and he's gonna get called for the travel.
Tough call. Looks like he just picked up his left foot a little bit there.
Yeah, it looks like just a bit of a skid, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, almost a bit of a shuffle there. Referee was not very lenient on that call.
We've seen it, and we saw in the women's game Tuesday night. We saw in the first game today. These refs very quick to blow the whistle on the travel. Pass in there for Woodhouse. Skip back Kirkpatrick. Around the Woodhouse screen. Thorner doesn't let him get there, though. Over now, trying to go through. Skipped wide. 5 on the shot clock. Kirkpatrick. Floater off the glass, doesn't go. Thorner with the board.
Jumbo's back in that 2-3 defense there.
Thorner has a mismatch if he wants it, instead swung. Carson Cohen gonna drive, gets around the defender, off the glass. Can't get it to go. Stewart with the offensive board, turns around and gets that one to go.
Great work on the offensive boards there by Stewart.
Jumbo's up 37-20, 6.5 to go first half. Woodhouse, Gow now. Looking for Amato, finds him despite the double team, extra pass, and that one can't go. That one being fought for, and it'll stay Babson ball.
Yeah, tipped out there by Truman Gettings on the rebound contest.
Coming around the pick to get it is Siebel. Woodhouse looking to get it to Amato. Great defense there from Truman Gettings. Mismatch if they want it. Step back 3. Oh, what a shot there from Amato.
Beautiful shot there. Didn't even need much space either.
Cohen handoff Thorner around the Gettings pick. Back to Cohen. Has the mismatch. Can't get it to him. Stewart, extra pass, Gettings, up, and he'll get fouled and go to the line.
Jumbo's moving the ball back down low again. Crucial in drawing fouls, especially in getting second chance buckets.
Gettings can't get that one to fall. Babson gonna make a couple subs here. If you're Babson coach Stephen Brennan, Travis, what are you thinking? Are you thinking we just got to keep this manageable, get to halftime, and we can reset?
You know, it seems that way. They're just going to try and figure out a way to get baskets, limit the Jumbo's offense, and just take this in a halftime, figure out a way to find their shots, get their guys open here.
That'll certainly help as Gettings missed both ends of that free throw. Amato. Down low. Gets it back, off the glass.
They're running their offense much more through Nate Amato right now. It seems like they're just going to try and get their guy open, let him shoot.
Yeah, they had 8 points in the first 8 minutes. In the last 7 minutes, they've had 17. So they're starting to figure it out, and the Jumbo's offense there made his first major miscue of the day.
I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like he dribbled off his foot out of bounds.
Yeah, just unlucky bounce, but those are the sort of things that can contribute to rallies and runs. Amato as the Babson Beavers look to cut it to single digits here. Gow gonna take it. Doesn't get the roll. Cohen loses the handle on it. Saved by Babson off the glass. Second board corralled by Truman Gettings, and he'll hold on this time. Cohen going quickly the other way. Thorner, up fake. Resets Aronson. Goes around the Stewart screen. Gets doubled, and his pocket's picked by Amato, who will go all the way up and finish with authority. Timeout, Jumbos. Babson's on a run. And we are here, right here on JumboCast, witnessing all. Travis, what are they doing that they weren't able to do for the first 13 minutes of this game?
It seems like they've really turned up the intensity defensively. They're looking to trap at any opportunity, double team. They're clawing for rebounds. They know they can't jump with the Jumbos, but they're just trying to rip the ball out once it comes down.
Yeah, and the guy you mentioned at the beginning of the game,
Nate Amato, he's shooting very well. They're doing everything they can to get him open.
Yeah, someone needs to sign him for an NBA team. He's hitting from like 30 feet right now.
Yeah, he's hitting deep shots. He's got great conditioning as well. Looks like he's going to play almost all of this game. And showed why he's a standout sophomore here for Babson.
Absolutely. He's got that almost just you can't even put one defender on him kind of quality. Jumbos have tried. They put Theo Henry on him. It worked for a little bit. They put Thorner on him. It worked for a little bit. They put Aronson on him. They even tried Bobby Stewart, but no one defender can stop him.
Yeah, it seems like the reason why they're going to zone is to try and contain Nate Amato. Babson's using a lot of screens, just trying to find any way to get him space, almost in a similar way that the Golden State Warriors do with Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, and it's a good way to think about it. He is so focal to their offense. And screens, you mentioned, not something you normally see against the zone, but Babson's doing it, and they're using it really effectively here.
Yeah, especially with the double screen, they're trying to drag guys off the ball.
Jumbo's going to reset here. Henry, Champion, back into the game alongside Stewart, Thorner, and Aronson. Champion, Thorner off the pick. Down low pass. Gettings is going to finish.
Babson went back to the 2-3 zone there, and Gettings was able to get behind it. Great job there.
Amato on the ball at midcourt. Spins around Thorner. Spins in the lane, up and under, and going to get called for a travel first.
Thorner turned up the physicality there against Amato. He really wanted to play some physical defense. You're not going to get by me.
Yeah, I mean, you speak of physicality. There's 4 minutes left in this first half. There have been 5 total fouls in this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between physicality and fouling the ball. You know, if you use your body, if you don't push off, you're not going to get called for it.
Henry out to Thorner for 3. He gets fouled. That'll be 3 at the line.
Yeah, Amato came into his landing area there.
Yeah, you mentioned how athletic he is. He tried to do something that only he could even try to do, but unfortunately just couldn't get to that ball and did end up in Dylan Thorner's landing space.
Yeah, when you sky to try and block a three-pointer, you obviously leave yourself vulnerable to possibly landing in the shooter's area.
Dylan Thorner at the line for 3. In terms of who you would want at the line for the Jumbos, there is no one else, as he is one of few Jumbos in program history to finish a season shooting over 90% from the free throw line.
Yeah, incredible consistency, especially for a team that hasn't shot very well from the free throw line. In their last game, shot only 56% from the free throw line, I believe.
Well, I mean, he's 2 for 2 so far. He's got to make up for Truman Gettings' numbers, as Truman's 1 for 4 from the line so far.
Yeah, exactly, just 25%. Need someone to drag up that average.
You can hear the Jumbos bench communicating, clearly indicating that they are in man defense, and that one does miss. Jumbo's under 50% from the free throw line here. Still up 14, though. Amato. Gorel. Into Gao. Henry on him. Great pass down low. Parker Mason turns, squares up, can't get it to go. Offensive board. And the Jumbos just hound that ball, take it away. Great pass, Thorner. Henry off the glass, can't get it to go. Second chance, no. Third chance, Casey McLaren gets it.
And there's the importance of the offensive boards there. Second chance, third chance baskets, a big reason why the Jumbos are able to hold this lead.
Amato around what looked to be a soft moving screen there. Gorgel. Gao. Mismatch here on Gettings. Jumper falls. He's been a real spark for this Babson team.
Yeah, shot very well, able to leverage mismatches.
3 minutes to go first half. Jumbos by 14. Thorner around the McLaren pick. Henry looking for Gettings, can't find him. Instead finds Thorner. Driving baseline, Theo Henry kicks, Champion for 3. Absolutely.
Great ball movement, finds an open man in the corner. Great job, beautiful pass.
Amato gonna bring it across the timeline. Jumbos 4 points away from doing something we rarely see in college basketball, and that's putting a 50 spot up in a half.
Yeah, obviously when you're on pace for 100, it's big in college basketball where the scoring is a little bit less than NBA games.
Chaos in midcourt. Jumbos come away with it. Extra pass. Champion for 3. Rims out. If that had gone, that would have just been an exclamation point on this first half. Dow thinks about it, decides not to. Hand off Timmy O'Toole. He gets it back now. Gow trying to get it to Amato, does. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna drive against Henry. Pull up, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Thorner taps the board out. Henry corrals it. Jumbos can look to counter. Champion ahead. Thorner. Step back 3. Rims out. Gorgel. Gow now. Around the pick. Gorgel off glass. No. Second chance board by Parker Mason. But they're going to get the foul first.
Not sure what they're calling here. Maybe a loose ball foul?
Yeah, they're going to call a loose ball foul on Theo Henry. Final minute here in Cousins. While we have this short break, Travis, I'll ask you, what are your thoughts on this first half?
Well, both teams playing really aggressive defense. Obviously, Babson is trying to use the off-ball screen to get their guys open, whereas the Jumbos are preferring ball movement. But both sides relatively successful. Obviously, the Jumbos seem to have the edge.
Kirkpatrick comes way short on that one, and that'll go out on Babson. If the Jumbos are smart here, they can 2-for-1 this.
Yeah, with the 30-second shot clock, it might be a little bit more difficult, but with a minute on the clock, they should be able to get it done.
Yeah, you want to probably, as the clock is not going.
Yeah, it seems like a miscommunication with the clock there.
They're going to have to restart that.
Not sure what happened there. It seems like a second came off the clock and then it stopped again.
Yeah, I think they realized the clock wasn't moving, hit start, and then the refs told them to stop again. Well, they'll sort that all out. While we're on the topic of times, we'll remind you that tomorrow at noon, you can tune in to the third place match of the New England Big Four Challenge, and whoever wins this match will be playing Endicott in
at 2:30 tomorrow.
At 2:30 tomorrow in the championship match of the New England Big Four Challenge right here on JumboCast. 53 is the correct time on the clock. 25 on the shot clock. Jumbos want to take this shot with about 37 seconds left if they want to time it right for a 2-for-1. That's going to go off of Babson. It'll be Jumbo's ball. Henry trying to get around a pick. Second pick being set for Aronson. He gets it. 40 on the clock. 10 on the shot clock. Aronson swings. Henry 3. Rims out. Babson will corral it, but the Jumbos will get the last shot here.
It'll be with about 3 seconds left, so it'll have to be a tough one, but they do give themselves that opportunity.
Babson seems to think they can corral it so they can get the last shot. We're going to see how the math works out here as Kirkpatrick in no hurry to move at all. Jumbo's going to send a trap now. He takes the jumper. Can't get it to go. Jumbos will get the last shot. Or they won't. It's a great play defensively by O'Toole. Extra pass. Kirkpatrick for 3. And that falls. A big swing at the end of the half. We go to halftime at Cousins. The score, the Jumbos 46 and Babson 32. Travis, what a last 10 seconds in terms of the flow of this game.
Absolutely unreal. Again, it looks like another defensive rebound in favor of the Jumbos, but Babson has always been clawing for those rebounds. As soon as he comes down with the ball, defender's able to punch it out, give themselves a second life, and they're able to take advantage.
All right, well, we will be back in a dozen minutes to bring you the second half of the second game in the New England Big Four Challenge. Thank you, and stay tuned.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Welcome back to Cousins Gymnasium. We're about ready to get started for the second half. Travis, why don't you walk us through some things that stood out from that first half?
Well, in terms of the whole team stats, the Jumbos shot incredibly during that first half. 67% from the field, 50% from three. Kai Champion leading the way, by the way, with 10 points so far. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Babson shooting significantly less well at 37% from the field. Obviously, Nate Amato leading the way for Babson with 10 so far in the first half.
What do Babson need to do if they want to have a chance of winning this game?
I mean, obviously, they got to get the ball to their shooters. It worked very well towards the end of the half. They were able to go on that little run and bring the score a bit closer. They have to find ways to get Nate Amato open. They have to find ways to get other shooters open and just do anything that they can to sort of slow down this Jumbo's offense and find ways to make up ground at this point.
Yeah. For those of you at home, can't see it, but Endicott is in the waiting for whoever wins this game. The loser knows they get the honor of playing Salem State at noon tomorrow. The winners showdown 2:30 for the title. And Parker Mason will start the half off by inbounding to Ryan Siebel. And we are back underway at Cousins. Amato on it immediately. Siebel calls for a pick for Mason. Mason gives it for Gow. Now Mason catches. Siebel gonna drive on Gettings. Tough shot. Rims out. Amato gets the board. Goes around Gettings. Up fake. Gets the foul. Can't get the and one.
Great job by Amato. They're able to extend the possession with that offensive rebound and then do a great job with the pump fake to get his defender in the air.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Also, interesting note, Babson only shot 1 free throw in that first half, already back to the line in just 30 seconds.
They did, and they missed that free throw. Amato makes that first one, cuts it to 13. Okay, gets them both.
2 for 2 that time at the line.
Yep. Jumbos bring the ball across the timeline with Dylan Thorner. Stewart, Cohen. Around the pick. Had Stewart, didn't get it. Thorner downloaded Gettings. Double extra pass Stewart. Aronson fakes everyone out. Pulls up and gets it to go.
Beautiful ball movement there. Excellent fake pass by Tyler Aronson to find the open lane.
Siebel again. Amato against Gettings. Drives left, kicks. Corner three. Does not go. Aronson quickly. Skip pass. Great move by Cohen. Hard off the glass, doesn't go. And away with that board is Babson. A great board from Timmy O'Toole. And now he takes a three and does not get it to fall.
0 for 2 start from the three-point line, from Babson so far.
Carson Cohen in and bring it across the timeline. Aronson for Thorner, spot-up jumper, just off.
Interesting, haven't heard Dylan Thorner's name a lot, only 4 first-half points.
Gow swings it. Deep three. Does not go there from Parker Mason. Aronson around the Stewart pick. Thorner, Stewart. Swing pass, Carson Cohen, cuts baseline. Floater blocked by Amato, but he gets fouled.
Not sure that was Amato on the block. Looks like someone got in the landing area. O'Toole with the deflection and then landed in the shooting area.
Carson Cohen will be the line to shoot too.
Not too many free throws shot in that first half, only 8. We already got half of that in about the first 2 minutes of the half.
Great offensive rebound by Cohen on his own missed free throw. Skip
Very
pass,
nice.
Aronson three. No, rebound Gettings. He goes up and one.
Beautiful job getting that offensive board, second chance bucket, and draws the contact.
Babson foul charge number 24, Parker Mason, his first, team second. Truman getting to the line, shooting 1.
Coach Linton having a conversation with 3 of the players on the floor while Gettings gets set for the free throw.
Seems like they're giving up on the offensive rebound in the event that it's missed.
I don't know why they would. Gettings is yet to make a free throw today. That one into Amato. Squares up against Cohen. Kicks out, but he was not on the same page as O'Toole. Apparently it was deflected. I don't know where that deflection was.
Looks like it might have been on Bobby Stewart there, excuse me. Went off his hand on the deflection to pass the corner.
Gorgo into the game for Babson. Here he is on the ball. Gets shut off by Aronson. Amato gonna drive. Kicks, O'Toole up and under, and gets that one to go.
Great dish by Amato. Obviously running the offense through him. Great assist.
Carson Cohen drives hard right. Skip pass intercepted. Gorgo picks it up.
There's
Coming
that
with
aggressive
it is
defense.
Seibel. Seibel around Gettings. Off the glass, doesn't go. Second chance, no, but there's going to be a foul on Dylan Thorner.
And on the shot attempt, just made contact with his arm, sending Babson back to the line. Already equaled the amount of first half free throws. Seems like both teams are playing more aggressively on the defensive end.
And that is the 3rd personal foul on Dylan Thorner. Gorgo gets that one to go.
You mentioned 3 fouls on Dylan Thorner. Obviously not an immediate foul trouble, but definitely something to monitor as we get towards the end of this game.
Gorgo gets them both. Lead cut to 12. Carson Cohen going to bring it across the timeline. Into Stewart. Thorner back to Cohen. They're going to run it through Stewart again. Aronson comes around the Stewart pick, cuts middle, kicks. Cohen fake the extra pass, skip past Thorner. Going to drive left. 5 on the shot clock. Dylan Thorner got to make some magic. Kicks it out. Stewart, extra pass. Aronson finishes off the glass.
Just barely got that one off before the shot clock expired. A great job keeping that play alive by Dylan Thorner, though.
Swung near side. Gorgon. Aronson hounding him every step. David Cross. O'Toole with a nice spin move and gets that one to go from the free throw line.
He's able to find some space there on the elbow. Beautiful turnaround jump shot.
Cross up in Aronson's grill. Swung left side, Cohen. Gettings. Great hands by David Cross, but can't keep it in.
Again, that aggressive Babson defense making things happen. Loose ball didn't go their way that time. But it seems like a second half adjustment by their coaching staff to try and knock the ball loose more often.
Thorner will take a seat. Theo Henry replaces him. Inbound to Cohen. Hand off Aronson. Nice pass down low. Bobby Stewart. Swing pass. Henry. Out of bounds.
Stepped on the line as he was beginning his drive there. Just a bit of a careless mistake.
Yeah, but those are the mistakes that allow a Babson team to get back in this game.
Turnovers are big when you don't get a shot off. Yeah, it's big for your opponent. Oh, looks like Tufts picking up full court here.
Yeah, big defensive switch there. Amato against Henry. Step back, 3. Rims out. Long outlet pass Stewart. Carson Cohen, little up and under on Cross. Backs out. Henry. Aronson. Down low to Stewart in the post. Stewart just backing him down. Looking for help. Finds it. Henry, and one!
The entire Babson defense crashing there to try and stop the shot. Still able to find an open teammate.
Babson foul charge number 5, David Cross, his first, team third. Tough substitutions in for the game, number 22, Lacey McLaren.
Jumbo's going small here. Only one big.
Yeah, a couple of subs here.
Henry gets the second free throw.
Tufts shooting
Completes the
very well
and
from
one.
the free throw line here in the second half as well.
Around the pick is Siebel. Cross now against Champion. Up fake, now down low. Working is Woolhouse. Up, blocked out of here by Bobby Stewart.
Big physical big man once again coming up huge on the defensive end. He's been huge in the paint on both sides of the ball.
That one out. Amato against Henry. Jump stop, gets it halfway down, doesn't go. Maracas with a board.
Tufts taking their chances with Amato there in man-to-man. Seemed comfortable having him one-on-one.
Good hands there from David Cross, preventing that to getting to the corner.
Yeah, great pass deflection there. It'll stay with Tufts, but killed the fast break.
Henry will come corral it. Maracas. Drives left. In the paint. Goes up. Gonna get called for the push-off.
Ooh. First offensive foul call of the game. Yeah, just gave him an elbow a little too high.
Tough foul charge number 2, James Maracas, his first, team third. Babson substitution in for the game, number 24, Parker Mason.
Parker Mason back in for Babson.
Tufts still picking up full court.
Yeah. They want to make Babson earn everything right now.
Yeah, stay aggressive with that defense. Ensure that they're not getting any freebies.
Kai Champion hounding David Cross right now. Trying to get it in somewhere. Great defense. Now Maracas going to go hound Seibel. Around the pick. Looking for help. Swings to Cross. That's a three. And it falls.
A little late on the closeout again, Kai Champion, as they were able to find their man.
Cut again to 12, and a timeout.
No, it looks like a foul call, reaching.
Oh. My apologies, it is a foul call.
Babson picking up at half court there, obviously. Also trying to make Tufts earn everything. Not giving them any space.
Henry. Swung out. Maracas, up fake. Pull up, short. And they're going to call a foul first on the loose ball foul before Henry could get the shot off.
Foul on the floor, looks like he hooked his elbow. 5th team foul already early on. You got 8 fouls in this half.
Down low, Stewart off the glass, can't get it to go. Tipped out and saved by McLaren. Maracas. Henry now. Up fake. Swings, McLaren in the corner. Another three.
A beautiful dish into the corner there. Great job to get open, find space.
Here it is Amaro. Nice pass. Extra pass down low and can't get it to go. Was Mason and the board corralled by Bobby Stewart. Henry.
Once again,
gonna look to go full court. Up, kick pass, McLaren, extra pass, Champion for three. He's got it.
Again, beautiful ball movement. You keep saying those words, extra pass, really, really important. Finds that wide open shooter, Kai Champion. Again, shooting super well from 3-point, excuse me.
Jumbo's defense is doing a great job preventing anything easy. Open there is Mason for three. That one's gonna rim in, and Babson's gonna take a timeout, talk things over.
Looks like the Jumbo's coaching was clamoring for a moving screen there. Looked like a defender ended up on the floor.
Yeah, while we have this break, we can mention, as we can see here from our nice vantage point, several members of the Tufts women's basketball team coming in to watch their male counterparts. They actually had a game today. They went to Brandeis. They got the job done. They're now 3-0 on the year.
Great start for the women's team.
Yeah. they have had a great start. They'll next be on JumboCast December 11th. Speaking of exciting news, Tufts men basketball announced just yesterday that they signed Andrew Story through Team Impact, a wonderful program that they are a part of. Andrew is on the bench today alongside the Jumbo's teammates, and he has been up and animated, giving high fives. Just a great program, great cause. So glad that we as a school and we a program can be a part of it.
Yeah, great guy to have around. Babson making switches. Nate Amato out of the game for the first time since about 15 minutes left in the first half.
I can't imagine that's going to be for very long.
Yeah, that seems like a solid bet, Riley.
Jumbo's sticking with the 5 they had on the floor, with the one change being Truman Gettings in for Bobby Stewart. Champion brings it across the timeline, and don't quite know what's going on here.
May have had a clock issue. Seems like it didn't start properly.
It's the second one today.
Referee's still discussing.
Yeah. We'll see what they come to in terms of a decision here.
We've got
In the
Nate Amato
meantime-
coming back in already.
Yeah, Babson's going to take advantage of the fact that that the Jumbos, actually, they're not going to let him sub because of it's a clock issue.
Yeah, it's not a technical stoppage. They wouldn't be allowed to make subs there.
Yeah, he's going to have to wait till the next whistle, but for the for whoever it is in charge of the scoreboard, it's been a tough day.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're having some issues. It's obviously early on in the season. I'm sure they'll get it sorted out.
Theo Henry has his clocks back moving, and so are the Jumbos. Kicks out, McLaren. Crossover, Maracas. He's going to take on his defender 1v1. Tries to go up, can't get it to go.
Babson's got a
comes
lot
away
of
with it.
defenders in the paint. It seems like they're having none of this Tufts drive right now. They want to make them have shots on the perimeter.
Siebel against Maracas, drives baseline, looking for some help. Corner, cross another 3, hits it again.
Another late close out there by the Jumbos. Babson finding the open man. Tufts a little late to respond.
Yeah, David Cross, 2 for 2 from that corner. Champion around the pick, drives the lane, floater, short, gets his own board. Second floater, that one falls.
Babson went back to that 2-3 zone. Obviously that weakness is in the middle. Pack Champion just knifes right through it.
Swung wide here, Gao. Kybel around the pick. Lost it off his knee, and that's going to be Jumbo's ball.
Yeah, it looks like the ball just slipped out of his hands.
Cohen and Aronson back in.
Bringing the seniors back out there, looking to close this game out.
Yeah, they see that with a 14-point lead 10 minutes ago, you could go on a run here and maybe put this one away. Champion drives hard. Floater left short again. Aaron Galloway with the board. Outlet pass for Amato, who catches, keeps his feet in, backs down Aronson, off the glass, and gets it to go.
Great job staying in bounds there by Amato. He very easily could have let his momentum carry him out of bounds with a tough pass.
Yeah, you mentioned conditioning earlier. Not just conditioning, that's weight room.
Yeah, that's serious athleticism there.
Aronson. Gettings at the top of the key. McLaren wanted it, didn't have the room to take it. Aronson around the pick. Swings Champion. 10 on the shot clock. Down low, Gettings backs him down. Underneath, gets blocked, and away come Babson.
Gettings had the mismatch, but they were able to get there quickly with the double team. Good response from Babson.
Amato. Mason swung. Aaron Gow now against Champion. Amato down low. Backs down Carson Cohen. Goes up, gets it off the glass, and it's a 10-point game.
A big shot there from Amato. Now cuts this lead to 10. Lowest has been for a little while.
Carson Cohen loses the handle, gets it back.
Looks like the Jumbos are about to make some subs, go for some more size out there.
Aronson. Cohen. Babson's defense giving Aronson some problems. Fade away, tough shot, gets fouled, and that will be 2 at the line. The Babson crowd not loving it.
Yeah, that's a tough call. Didn't look like there was much contact there. The referees didn't have the best vantage point. Obviously, they saw something.
One fan making his displeasure very much known, explicitly saying it's a bad call. Aronson gets the first. And Jumbo's going to sub out McLaren and Champion with Thorner and Bobby Stewart.
6 the bonus for team foul.
Aronson gets them both. Jumbo's lead by a dozen again. And Linton wants a timeout to talk things over as Babson's making a bit of a run here.
Yeah, they've definitely brought this one back. It was a 10-point game for a little while. Obviously, with those free throws, it's now back up to 12. But Babson has started off really well, playing really aggressive defense. They've taken the paint away, which has been huge. Tufts did a great job in the first half of using their size advantage to be able to get easy baskets around the rim. Seems like Babson's had enough of that. They're very much focusing on defending that paint.
Absolutely. Jumbo's going to have to win this one from the outside, and that's why you bring the shooters back in.
Exactly, and you can see them riding Kai Champion pretty heavy here. He's shot very well from the first half. He was 2 for 3 in the first half. I think now 2 for 3 in the second half as well from 3.
As a reminder, this is the first round of the New England Big Four Championship. Second round will be right here in Cousins Gymnasium and on JumboCast tomorrow at 12 and at 2:30. I don't know about you, Travis. I saw a little bit of that Endicott team, and they look like a team that's going to give one of these teams, whoever wins, a little bit of a run for their money.
I only caught the score sheet of that one, but yeah, it definitely looked like a convincing win.
Down low there. Amato against Thorner. Lot of contact, and Thorner is hurt.
Yeah, that definitely seemed like a bit more than just an elbow. No offensive foul called, it appears.
Dylan Thorner is down, and he is in some pain. They call a foul on Thorner?
Unless he was in the restricted arc, it definitely should not be a foul on Thorner because his feet were most definitely set.
I'm at a loss for words.
They calling it. These look like technical free throws.
It looks like a technical free throw.
It may have been a technical called on the
They
Jumbo's
called it on
bench.
Thorner.
Really?
And Amato cuts it to single digits for the first time since there were 17 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah. A huge second half swing, big last couple minutes. Interesting technical foul call. It must have been embellishment, I'm sure, is what they were trying to get Dylan Thorner for.
Dylan Thorner still looks confused as to what exactly they called on him. And a mistake there.
Big miscue giving Babson the ball back. You can see, you can see their crowd getting much louder, much more excited. We've got a single-digit game, and they've got the ball back.
Yeah. Scheibel bringing it across. Into Nate Amato. Amato against Thorner. Step back, jumper. Got it!
Amato taking advantage of the post-up. A lot of fall-away jumpers, and they're all falling right now.
Carson Cohen to Thorner. Swing. Aronson gonna drive baseline, looking for some help. Extra pass. Thorner for 3. Rims out, and it'll be Babson ball again.
Dylan Thorner seems to be off this whole game. Seems like if the Jumbos are going to take the momentum back, they need to hear his name called a little bit more.
Yeah. Amato once again with the ball. Extra pass, down low, off the glass. O'Toole gets it, and it is a 5-point game here at Cousins.
Once again, Amato knifing through the defense, finding the open man.
Aronson. Stewart extra pass. Carson Cohen. Gettings at the elbow. Down low. Stewart blocked out of there by Aaron Gow.
Bobby Stewart had a wide open look, and then real quick it disappeared. Great block there from the Babson defense.
Carson Cohen going to take a seat. Theo Henry back in. Henry, lazy pass. Got bailed out by the fact that O'Toole went through Dylan Thorner's back, and that'll put the Jumbos to the line.
Little overzealous there, and now obviously the 1-on-1 bonus.
Jumbos will be shooting the rest of the way.
Yeah, those off-ball fouls could definitely come back to bite Babson, being in the bonus this early on.
Thorner gets that one, gets the front half. Misses the second one. Coming away with that board is O'Toole.
Interesting.
Scheibel going to bring it up.
Thorne had a slow start in his last game. Seems the same way today.
Scheibel kicks. Aaron Gow for three. Rim. Second rim. Aronson comes up with the board. Big stop there for the Jumbos. Aronson drives hard. Slams on the brakes. Theo Henry. Around one. Off the glass reverse. And gets it to fall.
A beautiful layup there over the bigger man.
Scheibel coming up again. Around the Amato screen. And he's going to get called. Ooh. They're going to call. Ooh. It looked like they were going to call the push-off, but instead they're going to grab Aronson for the hold.
Yeah, it looks like he had his arm hooked around, but it definitely looked like there was contact on both sides. Jumbo's coaching can't be happy with that foul call.
No, and the last thing you want to do is get Babson anywhere close to the bonus. A dangerous pass. Somehow Amato grabs it over Theo Henry, backs him down, off the glass, doesn't get it, gets his own board, and finishes.
Wow, another great job by Amato, finding a way to get his own offensive rebound.
That's 23 for him and counting. Bobby Stewart, handoff Thorner. Thorner gonna drive. And gonna get called for a travel. 6-point game, Babson getting the ball back.
Another turnover there from Dylan Thorner. Now this game is probably the closest it's been since about the first 2 minutes of the ball game.
For sure. David Cross gonna bring it across the timeline. 7 minutes to go here at Cousins. Aronson shuts him off. Aaron Gow now. Amato tries to and gets the ball against Theo Henry. Henry in his grill. 10 on the shot clock. David Cross with it. Drives right, kicks out. 3, Parker Mason. Rims out, Thorner board. Quickly ahead to Aronson. Thorner open. 3. Rims out. Gettings with a big offensive board. Down low, Dylan Thorner. Up and under. Can't get it. And that one is going to be saved by Babson.
Seems like the referee threw his arms up like he didn't know whether or not the Babson player stepped out of bounds.
Babson's going to call a timeout while we catch our breath. What a second half this one is turning out to be.
Yeah, this has been a crazy 14 minutes thus far, and if Tufts wants to get back into this one, they need to find a way to slow down Amato. He's been on a tear this second half. Just carving up the Jumbo's defense, finding open teammates, getting second chance boards.
Absolutely. You can't let him continue to do it. And you'd like to see Dylan Thorner step up.
Exactly. You'd like to see him wake up a little bit. He's got maybe 8 points so far. They've been leaning on him for the scoring load. They leaned on him heavily in that first game. He's got to definitely step it up a little bit. These shots need to start falling for him if Tufts is going to put this game away.
Absolutely.
It's already much closer than you'd like. Dylan Thorner's got to step up if they want to put it away.
Yeah. It's as if Babson remembered the history of these two teams at halftime and decided to start playing like it.
Exactly. Maybe some sort of Babson curse coming back to bite Tufts in the second half.
But 6 minutes left. Jumbos just need to hold on here. Babson has the momentum, but the Jumbos have the lead. So right now it's a matter of playing the waiting game.
Exactly. Jumbos still very much have the upper hand even without the momentum. They've just got to figure out a way to steal it back. This game will be over.
Nate Amato, who has spent approximately 2 minutes total on the bench today, in the corner for Babson. Cross comes to pick it up. Off his shoe. That'll be Jumbo's ball.
The referee's definitely going to take some for that. It definitely looked like it bounced off a Jumbo player.
I thought it hit his shoe, personally.
It did look like he dribbled off his foot. The crowd seemed to think otherwise directly in front.
I don't know. The crowd might have some implicit bias. Theo Henry for Aronson. Stewart can't find Thorner, who thought he was held. Going back the other way.
Just an errant pass there. It may have also been a hold. Looks like Thorner's elbow might have been hooked around, but nonetheless, you can't make a pass like that.
Jumbo's going to make 2 subs. Henry and Aronson out. Champion and Cohen in.
Champion picking up full court again. He's playing very aggressive defense. They're asking a lot out of him.
Cross trying to get around Champion, having none of it. Amato, deep 3. Back rim. Great board there by O'Toole. Cross open. Up fake. Looking for someone, no one there. Amato with 10. Tries to get around Cohen. Kicks, corner 3. Mason. Or excuse me, that was O'Toole. Missed it anyway. Bobby Stewart corrals the board.
Great job by the Tufts defense. They're not allowing Amato to get into the paint.
Champion. Thorner. Off glass, no. Second board. Stewart, no. Coming away with it is Babson. 5 minutes to go here.
Tough break there. They need that offensive rebound, and they need that basket to fall.
Amato against Thorner. Drives left. Backdoor cut. Off glass, no, but they're going to get the foul on Bobby Stewart.
Another tough foul call on Stewart. Didn't really look like too much contact there.
I think he got him with the body. Anyway, Gorgo will be the line for 2. Gets the first, cutting it to 5. Gettings back in, replacing Bobby Stewart. Jumbo seem content to run with only 1 big here.
Yeah, we'll see if that changes down the stretch. Obviously, they need to get some high percentage looks.
Missed the first, and then a great save by Thorner to prevent that pass from sailing out of bounds.
Definitely
Champion.
a risky cross-court pass there.
Spins middle, kicks, Carson Cohen. Calls for the pick. Instead, hands it off Truman. Thorner around the Gettings pick. Backdoor feed. McLaren off glass and in.
Great job. He shook his man there. Beautiful backdoor cut. Was just able to blow right by his man.
Gorgel. Amato. He's touching it every possession now. Kicks out Aaron Gow. Floater in the lane. Short. Thorner fights for it. Cohen comes away with it.
Great job defensively by the Jumbos there.
Thorner looking for someone. Gets it to Cohen. Down into Gettings. 7 on the shot clock. Backing him down. Corner. Cohen with 3. He's going to have to shoot it. Step back 3 blocked. And that'll be a shot clock violation.
Great defense there from Babson. Bled away the entire shot clock before the Jumbos were able to find a look. And then obviously having to take a contested 3. Not an ideal possession there from the Jumbos.
No, it was not. Cohen and Thorner out. Aronson and Henry back in. Kai Champion notably staying in this game.
He's playing huge minutes here. He's been on fire so far tonight.
Mason Now hands it off. Amato against Aronson. Passes to Gao. Gao looking for someone, got no one. Back to Amato. Backing down Henry, fade away. Doesn't go. Aronson with the board, and he gets fouled. He'll be at the line.
Once again, Babson's aggressiveness coming back to bite him there. They were trying to claw for that offensive rebound. Ended up getting a handful of face.
For sure, for sure.
Babson substitution entering the game number 5, David Cross. Kyle Aronson at the line, shooting 1-1.
These free throws are pretty important with just 3 minutes left to play, obviously.
Aronson gets the front half. And gets them both.
Huge free throws, another couple baskets, and could ice this game.
3-minute game, Jumbo's by 9. Great spin move there by Seibel. Kicked out. Amato gets it again. He's going to drive hard. And they're going to call a block.
Ooh. Tough call, could have gone either way.
Yeah. I mean, you could see the referee wait a good 5 seconds thinking about it before calling the block.
Just trying to determine whether or not the defender got his feet set. If not, it's a block. If he did, if it's charge.
In the end, he didn't, and Amato will be at the line for 2. And now, Babson is also going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, very important if they're going to end up shooting free throws for any off-ball foul.
This is big for Babson as they can now score 2 points without the clock running. They get the first.
Interesting note, Dylan Thorner out of the game right now with 2:45 to play.
Gets them both. 7-point game. Aronson going to bring the ball up. Coach Linton calling for some off-ball movement. Theo Henry to Aronson. Into Truman Gettings. Knocked out of his hands, gets it back. Henry going to drive. Floater off glass, gets it to go.
Beautiful move. Excellent job cutting through the defense again, finding a solid look in the paint. And it remains a 9-point game.
Seibel being guarded by Aronson. Into Amato. Faces up against Theo Henry. Spins middle, floater. Gets enough spin on it to get it to go home.
Amato's been using his body a lot to create space. Did it again there to find an open jumper.
2 minutes left to go, 7-point game. Aronson creating some space. Into Gettings. He's going to drive. Turns back, kicks out, Champion against Amato.
Seems like he wanted that shot there for a second.
He did, but thought better of it. 5 on the shot clock. Champion going to drive. Off glass. Doesn't go. Bouncing around. Board corralled by Parker Mason.
Tough layup there. Champion was not able to get it to fall.
Seibel gets around Champion. Kicks out. Amato going to drive instead. Up and under. Gets it to go. Timeout. Babson. 5-point game. 1:24 to go.
Yeah, the Jumbos really need a basket on this possession if they want to put this game away. Otherwise, it could slip real fast. Amato doing another great job of just finding that open area in the paint.
Absolutely. Wow, we have everyone's attention because no one's taking their eyes off this game. And a short break. We just like to thank the other Resident crew alongside me. I've been Riley Daniel. Travis, it's been your first time on the mic. You've done a great job. And behind the scenes, we got Ethan Grublich directing, Henry Stahl on camera 1, and Max Antonini on Zoom. As always, this is a student-run production. We do this ourselves. We do this for the love of it. And this is why. It's games like this.
Yeah, real close games. Ton of fun to call, ton of fun to watch. Should be real interesting this last minute and a half to see how it ends out.
Absolutely. And I've seen a lot of crazy things in my time calling games for JumboCast, but I don't quite know if I've seen a 20-point comeback.
Yeah, comeback this large, especially in a college game, a fast-paced game. Really impressive from Babson. We'll see if Tufts can hold on just for another minute and a half and ice this game.
This kind of reminds me of the Middlebury game from last year. I know you weren't here because you're a freshman. I was on that one alongside Scott Blatt, where the Jumbos came out to a 20-point lead, proceeded to blow it, and then reclaim the lead and win by 7 in the end. A game that earned them a first-round home game in the NESCAC tournament, the game that would eventually send them home. Babson with the full court press. Jumbos get it in.
Yeah, unsurprising that they went to the full court press. You obviously have to play aggressive, try and force a turnover.
Carson Cohen with it. Jumbo's in no hurry to get a shot right now.
Yeah, if you burn these 30 seconds, it leaves them with not much time left to score 5.
Thorner gets fouled.
That's huge. It puts them at the line.
It is still 1-1, but the rest of the way the Jumbos are shooting 2.
Babson substitution taken to the game, number 24, Marco Mason.
Kai Champion about to sub back in for this last minute or so.
I think they're going to run offense-defense subs.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I mean, you have 4 timeouts remaining?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good call. Kai Champion's been playing very, very aggressive defense all game. Might ask him to pick up Nate Amato in a full court.
Thorner gets the first. A big free throw. If he gets this second one, they can make it a 3-score game.
Yeah, obviously 3 scores in a minute is a huge ask, especially if you'd have to foul to keep time on the clock.
Gets it to go.
A huge free throw again.
Babson bringing it across the timeline. 1 minute to go as of now. Seibel around a pick. Amato gets it against Henry. Seibel being trapped. Jumbo's knocking away.
Great
Theo
deflection.
Henry corrals it. And that should just about do it here at Cousins. Kai Champion gonna get fouled. He'll go to the line with a chance to all but put this one away.
Exactly. It seems like some miscommunication there from Babson. They could have fouled earlier, but instead they're going to send Kai Champion to the line and have 6 less seconds to work.
Babson, a little bit of a miscommunication here. Gorgel coming in for Babson. He's a very good three-point shooter, so someone for the Jumbos to watch.
Yeah, got to take away the corner 3.
Yeah, right now, you probably, if you're the Jumbos, you'll give up 2s any day of the week.
Yeah.
You will not give up an uncontested 3.
Exactly. You have to give up the quick 2 over the big 3-pointer.
Champion gets them both. He's been so clutch today.
And picking up full court and once again playing aggressive defense.
Scheibel manages to corral his own dribble. Looking for someone, anyone. O'Toole gets it out. Mason's 3. Doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. Scheibel gets fouled by Champion. He'll be at the line. But it might be a matter of too little too late for Babson at this point.
Yeah, even those 2 points, they'd have to foul immediately once again. And depending on who they foul, would end up being a net 0 in their direction.
It's important that if he misses this, the Jumbos get this board. First one from Scheibel is good. Cuts it to an 8-point game. Timeout Babson. That's their last timeout.
Yeah, that's now off the board, which means a missed free throw from the Jumbos. They're just going to have to push this ball down the floor as fast as possible.
Yep. This might be the sort of situation where you put on, you don't, especially if you think that they're going to make this free throw, you might not even bring a big in, and you might just bring your 5 best free throw shooters on the floor.
Yeah. Especially because you have timeouts, you can afford to make those kinds of substitutions. It would be really important to get the best free throw shooters in the game. These points are really crucial towards the end. We've seen Dylan Thorner be big at the free throw line. Obviously, we've been critical of him today, but he's really been there when it's mattered.
Absolutely. And the second one is good, cutting it to a 7-point game. Jumbos with the starting 5 on the floor. Full court press on into Aronson. The trap is on, they're not fouling. Henry gets it free to Thorner. He'll get across half court, pass to Stewart, extra pass with authority, and the Jumbos, for the first time in a long time, are gonna knock off the Babson Beavers.
And that dunk is about the biggest exclamation point you can put on this last couple of minutes. A great job being able to get that ball into the front court. That pretty much all but put it away. And then the exclamation point on the end with that big slam.
Coach Linton telling him to bring a full court press up, but no foul, no contest, as we have some clock problems, excuse me.
I think as much as everyone, every viewer would love to see an extra 23 minutes of game time. That is not the correct amount.
No, I believe there's 23.1 seconds remaining, not 23.1 minutes. And they cannot make that sub because it should not have been a stop clock. Here they bring it up. Jumbo seem more than content to just let this ride out. Amato doesn't even look, he might get the basket. He will, he'll add to his stats. 14 seconds to go, 7-point game.
The Jumbos are more than happy to give away that quick, too. Obviously, any three-pointer would be a problem. They've got to get this ball in, though.
They do to Dylan Thorner. And they're going to foul Dylan Thorner. And he will make his way slowly and assuredly to the free throw line.
Yeah.
After the free throws, I'm going to say, and we'll be back with an interview shortly. As soon as it goes final, just say, and that is final here from Cousins. And as soon as I say that, I'm going to go over and grab some. Dylan Thorner gets the first here. And as you can see, this one coming out all goody for the Jumbos, getting their first win over Babson in 6 years. And as is tradition on JumboCast, when the Jumbos win, we get an interview. So even though the clock's about to hit 0, do not turn off your screens because in about 3 minutes, we will be back with an interview with the Jumbo starter to talk about this big win. Final score here from Cousins. Babson 73 and your Jumbos 82. Hi, I'm here post-game with Jumbo's senior guard, Tyler Aronson, Tyler, how does it feel to be back in Cousins for the first time in a long time?
Oh, it's the best place to play in the country. I love being at Cousins. You know, I came back here for my senior year ready to go with a group of young guys and a good core that's older, and we love this place. So it's always good to get a win to start off the weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned that group of seniors. Obviously, you guys have been through a lot together. You started pre-COVID. You missed the season. Now you're here. What are the expectations for this team going forward this season?
You know, we set really high standards for ourselves. We want to be at the top of the NESCAC like we dream of every year, and we want to execute on all the stuff. We set a lot of goals for ourselves, and we hold ourselves to that high standard. So I think a lot of guys are shooting for the moon, hoping to make a good run in the NESCAC tournament and the NCAAs as well.
Yeah, one name we mentioned a lot on the broadcast who kind of stepped up today, Kai Champion, as a sophomore, getting some real minutes. How much have you seen them grow in the offseason?
Yeah, these sophomores are awesome. We got a good group of them, Kai especially. You know, they're working their tails off every single day in practice. It's awesome. We all get to compete against each other, older guys, younger guys, and I'm just happy to see these younger guys stepping up, and they're going to be huge for us for the rest of the year.
And last question for you, obviously, before this game, Endicott beat Salem State, so you know you'll be playing them tomorrow. Yeah. What's the mentality going into that game?
Just win the weekend. You know, the NESCAC's about winning back-to-back games. We play Saturdays, Sundays, so tomorrow will be a big one. Winning the Big Four tournament here would be awesome, especially my senior year. So looking forward to it, having a blast so far.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck. As a reminder, you can catch both Big Four tournament games tomorrow on JumboCast.
Thanks,
Thank you, and have a great day.
Cool.